What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Y'all know who it is. You know what it is, man. It's your boy Big June. I'm back with it. Here with another episode of Big June Sports Talk, man. Where I discuss the good, the bad, and the ugly. Everything and anything in the sports world, I touch on this platform, man. Before I get this episode off, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, tell a friend, tell another friend. Check out some of these episodes I got on the channel. I just dropped, how the West was won, Texas Rangers, Ultimate Warrior, Draymond Green, sibling rivalry, the Bison Daily story. There's a couple of juicy episodes there, man. Again, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Everything and anything in the sports world, I touch on this platform, man. Been hearing a little rumor, patiently waiting to see, what other details emerge from what I'm hearing. But the lack of coverage from ESPN and other big networks, have left us all with that, what exactly is going on? And, this situation right here, it's tricky because you don't want to go from, critiquing sports players or, just being a man, a father. But, it's a story circulating right now that OKC player Josh Giddey is having sexual relations with a minor. Right? So now, let me take a step back, right? I'm going to say it again. It's a rumor. There was a video posted by a young underage female. I'm not going to give the name because it's underage. And according to her, this is her caption. She just effed Josh Giddey. Right? There's also another video. Someone saying that, this is the young girl's brother that Josh Giddey is interacting with, that he's familiar with the family. Again, these are all rumors, right? But yet, the lack of coverage as far as ESPN, known for having some of the most opinionated analysts ever, right? From Stephen A. Smith to to Malika Andrews. The lack of coverage, especially when it comes to those two individuals, right? Who basically lead the charge for ESPN. Some could also say, what about Skip Bayless? And any other big mouth that always has something to say. They always wants to put their 2 cents in every conversation and any situation. So now, why is it so quiet when it comes to this Josh Giddey? Again, it could be a false rumor. It could be just, she's trying to get out 15 minutes of fame. Yet, the nature of what's actually happening, whether it's a rumor or not, is a young man in his early 20s who's a professional athlete playing for the OKC, which is Oklahoma City Thunder, right? A professional NBA team. Allegedly involved with an underage girl. 15, 16, either way. My daughter's 16. I try to stay biased and partial, but, it's hard not to feel a certain way just hearing it, whether it's speculation or not. And to see how this could possibly derail the season for a young team like the Oklahoma City Thunder. When you look around the roster, that team, currently 11-5. And, a young team who's going to get barraged and constantly harassed with questions surrounding Josh Giddey and his off-the-court habits or what he does when he's not with the team. Right? That's not fair to the coaches, his teammates. Again, this is a young team who's, been competitive the last couple of seasons. And he's a big reason why, right? He's supposed to be part of the future moving forward with SGA and a couple of other pieces there. So, you got Chet Holmgren, you got the young boy Williams, You know, something special brewing out there in OKC. Could this derail the team, the franchise, moving forward? Now, in 16 games, a small sample of what Josh Giddey brings to the to OKC. 12.1 points, 4.8 assists, 5.8 rebounds in 27 minutes per game. Right? So his all-around game since he's been drafted with the 6th pick in the 2021 draft by OKC. What he's brought to the table. He is part of that nucleus moving forward, right? But now, this rumor, this situation that he's currently in, that everyone is real quiet with, from the team, ownership, teammates, ESPN. Let's circle back to Malika Andrews real fast. She's quick to always go beyond to point something out when it comes to certain individuals, right? The Joe Mazzulla, looking into his past as far as the altercations in college. The Ime Udoka situation, how she went to far lengths to protect the female in the situation, even though they were both wrong, because it takes two to tangle, right? Because he wasn't forced on her, he didn't force himself on her, right? Yet Malika Andrews goes hard when it comes to that situation, right? Yet the lack of coverage she did for the white offensive lineman in the NFL when he brutally attacked his black girlfriend was obvious. Now, some would say maybe because she has a Caucasian fiance, a white fiance, maybe, you know, she's more prejudiced to that side. Or maybe she, you know, she's Milano, she's mixed. Whatever the case might be, right? Yet, her silence, her lack of coverage when it comes to this Josh Giddey rumored to be involved with a young minor. For ESPN to be tight-lipped. Not a peep. Just an article. I mean, what did it lead you to believe? Not trying to play the race card, but Malika Andrews, you know, you go hard, right? Like that Waka Flocka, you go hard in the paint. Where you at? Where are you at? Your silence is real loud. Are you trying to wait to see if more details emerge till you get the whole story? Are you quick to jump to conclusions? Are you quick to drop the hammer on someone? Where are you at, Malika Andrews? What about Stephen A. Smith? Right? The most opinionated man in sports, right? Not a peep. Yet, that 1-2 combo, when it comes to John Morant, when it comes to Draymond Green, or any other athlete that's in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons, right? You don't have to look far. All you got to do is click onto ESPN, and you'll get nonstop coverage, nonstop harassment from Malika Andrews to Stephen A. Smith. Yet, when it comes to this Josh Giddey situation, everyone is real quiet right now. Everyone is real quiet right now. Right now, yeah, it's a rumor. It's video surfacing right now. The party got taken down. Why is OKC quiet? Teammates, management, the head coach. Josh Giddey himself. Yeah, I know. I want to answer the question, but I can't. I know you guys understand. I know you want to ask me certain questions, but I can't at this moment. It's being investigated. Should we all wait till the investigation is concluded to come out with our own thoughts of what's actually going on or what we think is going on? I mean, I seen one video, one YouTuber, and he took the thoughts right out of my mind. Like, where's the coverage? Where's the coverage? Again, yes, I'm a father. Yes, my daughter is 16. And I would never approve of her dating a 20-year-old, a 21-year-old, a 22-year-old. Now, certain questions popped in my mind is maybe, you know, Josh Giddey could be financially providing for that family, taking care of that family. Maybe the parents consent to the relationship, so it's no big deal to them. So many questions, right? Now, from a legal standpoint, just thinking about it real fast. What state does this underage girl currently live in? And if that state, doesn't approve of the relationships that Josh Giddey is having with this underage girl, rumorly, he could find himself in very hot water. Forget about playing for OKC. You got to worry about your freedom. Because depending on the state and the nature of that crime, if it's deemed a crime, Josh Giddey is in a lot of trouble. And so is the parents of that underage girl. Again, this is all speculating on how that state conducts their business when it comes to that, right? Because, again, these are all rumors right now, right? Yet, there is a couple of videos surfacing. And again, some people always clout chase, looking for fame. They 15 minutes of fame, right? Her caption was, she just effed Josh Giddey. And several videos, Josh Giddey there, face showing. Hey, look at me. I'm an NBA player. Yeah, it's all right. I could do this. I could get away with it, right? But again, now, this is one thing I want to mention, right? And I'm sure they talk to the NBA kids coming into the league, the rookie seminars, some of these veterans, letting them know, right? Before you hit that send button, make sure you review what you're writing. Make sure you review what you're tweeting, right? Make sure you review what you're recording, who's recording, where you're recording it at, and who you're with. Because you can't be that stupid to think that, in a world today where social media plays a pivotal role for certain people, for most of us in our lives, right? Even the ones incarcerated, that no one's going to see or notice that an NBA player in his early 20s is mingling with an underage girl. In 2023, heading into 2024, you have to watch what you record. You have to watch what you say. You have to watch what you tweet, what you text, who you're with, where you're at. That's just reality. That goes for me, you, Josh Giddey, any other athlete. Moving forward, both my sons. It is what it is. You can easily be a target. You can easily be framed. You can easily be manipulated, held for ransom. It is what it is. See athlete, some see dollar signs. Now, again, this is something all you young boys need to understand. And I'm constantly stressing this. And I was guilty of this as well. We have to think with our first head. No pun intended, though. Because in all reality, Josh Giddey could be facing a lot of trouble. Legal trouble. Suspension from the NBA. Forfeit of money. And the reputation. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, hopefully it's just a sick rumor by this young girl trying to get some clout, trying to get her 15 minutes of fame. But where there's smoke, there's fire. And I know, it's just a rumor, right? For now, just a rumor. And it's currently being investigated. But the lack of coverage is troublesome. And some would say that if it was another athlete, maybe, a Hispanic or a black, a minority, Malika Andrews will be all over it, right? Her team will be swarming it, right? And will give you information that no one knew. Prior to this employment in high school, he was involved in a brawl or, foolishness. But make sure that you gather all your foolish information when everything explodes as far as this Josh Giddey. When things surface, make sure you're out there, front center, front line, like you constantly are. Malika Andrews and Stephen A. Smith. And every other big mouth that always has something to say. And is very opinionated. But it's very quiet right now when it comes to the Josh Giddey situation. So again, it's just a rumor for now. Listen, where there's smoke, there's fire. And we're all going to find out. And hopefully he didn't do nothing wrong. And we just huffing and puffing. And this episode is just making me look foolish. But as of right now, it is what it is. All my family and friends in New York, stay safe, stay sharp, stay blessed, stay alert, stay on point. All my family and friends in the pen, some of y'all went up, some of y'all about to come home. Some of y'all dealing with these disciplinary hearings and all this crazy shit. Hold your head. It's always love on this side, man. One.